Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Watson, and in this video I'm going to talk you through my top 5 quotations for Jacob Marley from Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol. Please bear in mind that these are only quotations that I found particularly interesting. There are, of course, many others that you could use. Marley was dead, to begin with. This is the opening line of the entire novella. The themes explored here are the supernatural and death. In terms of language, Dickens makes absolutely sure that the reader realises that this story contains the supernatural, as this is something that the Victorians were scared of, and Dickens wanted to scare them into reform. Scrooge never painted out old Marley's name. The narrator says this in stave 1. The narrator describes the sign about Scrooge and Marley's business. Even years after Marley's death, Scrooge doesn't paint out Marley's name on the sign. The theme explored here is change. In terms of language, it shows us that Scrooge dislikes change. Scrooge's changed perspective at the end of the novella implies that if someone who is so set against change like Scrooge is able to change, then surely everybody is capable of it. I wear the chains I forged in life. Marley's Ghost in stave 1. Dickens is using Marley to scare the Victorians into changing their ways. The themes explored here are fear, consequences, and responsibility. In terms of language, we can look at the noun chains. Although this is literal in the story, the chains are also metaphorical in that they represent the sins that Marley committed when he was alive. For example, his greed, selfishness, and his lack of empathy. "Business!" cried out the ghost, wringing its hands again. "Mankind was my business." Marley's Ghost, stave 1. Dickens uses Marley's Ghost here to emphasise that life is not all about business and, in fact, it is much more about looking out for others. Themes explored here are business, regret, humanity, and social responsibility. The repetition of business emphasises that life is not just about business. There is also an element of desperation and agony in the way Marley's ghost cried out. "Mankind was my business" implies that Marley was cold-hearted and cruel in his life, just as Scrooge is in his. "I am here tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate." Marley's Ghost in stave 1. Marley's ghost cannot change the course of his life, but he can have an influence on Scrooge's and save his former business partner from the same fate as him. Again, Dickens plants the idea that change is possible, no matter how difficult or distant it may seem. Themes explored here are warnings, change, and redemption. In terms of language, the verb escaping shows that Marley's ghost wants to help Scrooge avoid having the same fate as him. Okay, that is all for this video. If there are any other quotations related to Jacob Marley, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below and help each other out. But from me, that's all for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.